January 19th, 1989. Dear Will, I'm so in love with you. Okay, now that that's out of the way. Last night was a party movie night, and it went really well. We watched that Harrison Ford movie, Frantic. It was okay, as far as I can recall, because I was much more focused on the fact that you were being so affectionate with me the entire time. It started with you putting your hand on my thigh, which isn't really out of the ordinary, but still, it made me blush. About 10 minutes in, you leaned your head on my shoulder and pulled the blanket we'd draped over our legs a bit closer to your chest, sighing as you relaxed into my side. I got kind of lost during the French-speaking parts, and luckily you've been taking French for a few years now, so you essentially became my translator, leaning up to whisper to me whenever they said something I couldn't understand, even after attempting to use context clues. Your breath was warm against the shell of my ear, and I felt myself turning red yet again. I'll be forever grateful to the dark room for making it unnoticeable. About halfway through the movie, we shifted into a position on the couch where we laid down side by side, with your arm wrapped around my waist. I was filled with fucking butterflies and had to refrain from obnoxiously giggling at our proximity. If I were to have shifted only slightly, our faces would have been inches apart, and I could have just gone for it and pressed our lips together. But I didn't, of course, because that would be suspicious. I mean, a lot more suspicious than we were already behaving. Max fake gagged at one point and yelled at us to get a room, to which neither of us replied. I think you actually pulled me even closer into your chest. I felt so safe, protected, loved. I know that's impossible, but it felt nice at least to dream for a little bit. Just a little bit. My favorite part of the night, though, was when I felt your breathing even out and came to the realization that you'd fallen asleep while holding me. I eventually felt myself nodding off as well, and graciously accepted my fate as your cuddle buddy, TM. You should know that I cringed while writing that. Ew. But anyway, everyone else had fallen asleep by then, so I reached down to your hand and clasped it in my own, relishing in the feeling of being yours. And if you were to wake up, I'd just chalk it up to doing it in my sleep. I woke up this morning and checked my watch to see 9:34 displayed on the face of it. And I couldn't stop myself from fucking beaming, because we made it through the night without either one of us waking up from a nightmare or flashback. I woke you up, probably because I was literally buzzing with joy, and you returned my sentiment because this was monumental for the both of us. This was the first time either of us had slept for a full night in years. You went home several hours ago, but I can't stop thinking about it. We fell asleep, together, on the couch last night, cuddling like we had during the time that you lived with me, and I felt something similar to homesickness. Nostalgia. When we woke up, I was resting my head on your chest, and I shifted my eyes upwards to look at your lips, which were slightly parted by the soundest of sleeps. I wanted to kiss you. I really, really wanted to kiss you, Will. And I want you to hold me in your arms forever, because it's the only place I can truly call home. Love, Mike.